I'm Roger,
I'm Adam.
and we're here with another episode of RC Street Talk's Product of the Week.
Yay, has it been a week already?
Yeah.
What are we talking about
Today
today?
we're talking about the Airtronics MXV. It is an awesome radio. It is the entry-level radio through Airtronics, but it's not that entry-level. It is amazing the amount of features you get with this radio. This runs roughly $100, $120.
Why is someone going to want to do this? Like, most cars, ready to run, come with controllers and all of that. And what's the use in upgrading?
You want to upgrade your radio because you get better response time, more features, more adjustment in your radio. So that this has the response time of this radio is a lot better. So the car is more controllable. You also get, like I said, more features. This radio has endpoint adjustment. It has sub-trim, trim, servo reversing.
Super fast, a lot of technical jargon. Endpoint.
Endpoint adjustment is where the servo, you want to stop the servo at a certain point so you don't burn your servo out.
Okay.
That's what endpoint adjustment is. Most stock radios, so not stock, most RTR radios don't have that. Signal is better on this radio.
Okay.
This has trim and sub-trim. What sub-trim is when you move your trim, it bumps at a certain distance. Sub-trim is a smaller distance, so you can really, really fine-tune everything that you need in the radio and in your car.
Okay. Now, a lot of controllers are designed to work with one car, sometimes two. Does this allow you to set it up to work with a bunch of different cars?
Yes, this has 10 model memory.
Oh, no kidding.
And really the only difference between this and some of the higher-end Airtronics radios is this has 10, maybe the MT4 has 20, 25. I don't know exactly how many it has. But you really don't need a lot more radio than this unless you're going to be doing some serious racing.
Okay, so new question. Buying a new controller make me go faster?
No.
Okay. Will it allow me to control the vehicle better?
Yes.
Okay, how does that work?
Because you have things like trim, sub-trim, all the different adjustments on this, it allows you to adjust the car more.
Okay.
So you've got a lot more adjustment. Like I said, adjustments are key when it comes to setting your car up right. When you have an RTR radio, your car may not go straight all the time. You may steer too quickly. This has steering dual rate built into it. Actually, steering and throttle dual rate. What that is that allows you to control the speed and the response of the steering and the throttle.
Yeah. So how far you squeeze the trigger before it responds to it.
Right. If you have trouble going straight, you can turn the dual rate down to help you control the car. So yes, it makes your car more controllable having a better radio.
Okay. I think we may have missed at the beginning. Not only do you get the transmitter, but you also get a receiver, right?
Right. This comes with a waterproof Airtronics receiver.
Okay.
This is also a 3-channel radio, which means you have a little extra switch here on the side to do whatever you want with it, whether it be turn on lights, activate a winch, whatever you want it to do.
Add some crazy custom feature that people want to do.
Exactly.
Let's see. Dual rate. It looks like ABS. I heard you talking. This has
That's right.
ABS.
This
and I'm like,
has
what
an
is
analog
that?
brake set. What that does, it's not like what it will do is it will pulse your brakes when you get on the brakes really hard. So you floor the brakes, especially if you've got a 2-wheel drive car. They tend to want to slide around a lot with when you apply the brakes. What the ABS will do is it will actually kind of pulse the brakes. So you'll pull the trigger and it'll kind of do this with the brakes, so the car will go straight when you stop. And you can adjust the increment of the pulsing. You can make it fast, slow, whatever you want to do.
Obviously, fancy LED display here.
Yes.
It gives you all sorts of information on there.
Yes, with this radio, you've got an LCD screen and you've got a bunch of buttons for the menu, so it's really easy to navigate. So you don't have to go into the instruction manual every single time you want to adjust the endpoints.
Okay. We've talked over the last couple of weeks about things that folks can do to different vehicles to upgrade, make them perform better, things like that. Is this the kind of thing, investing in sort of an aftermarket controller?
Yes.
This kind of thing that is worth investing in
Definitely.
early on in the hobby versus,
I think so. You can look at a radio as an investment. You may spend $120 on a radio, but the big thing is that this radio is going to be with you for a long time, and it allows you to run 10 different cars on it. So if you have 7 cars, or even if you've got 4 cars, you're not fumbling for different controllers.
Yeah.
You can run each car off of that radio, and that's great.
Just
it makes it much easier. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I don't know. I want the fancy LED display myself. But affordable, excellent investment. Really kind of help build your army of RC cars.
Right.
Obviously, if folks want to get this, they can get it here. Where is here?
RC Street Shop, 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California.
And we got a phone number? Because you have fans who are going to want to call you.
Please do. Please call me. 562-425-9000.
All right. And we're doing the social media thing. We're on Twitter. It's RC Street Shop, all one word. We're also on Facebook. Like the page. Check us out there. And of course, if you're watching the video, that means, you know, you're doing the YouTube thing in some form or fashion, and you need to subscribe. There you go. That takes talent to do that together, folks.
It does.
It does.
It does.
So check all that out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.
Subscribe button's right down here.
Buy his creepy feet.
Yes, buy my creepy feet.